CareerSource Capital Region is working to help get Big Bend residents jobs. Joining us now with all the details of the new 5-minute countdown series, Lisa Cumming-Gore. Thanks so much for joining us this midday.
Thank you.
Now, obviously, we all want jobs. We all want to be, well, most of us want to be employed.
Right.
So for those of us out there that have jobs and are looking for a career change, or those that simply don't, this is who you're asking for, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Why is it important that you all do this?
Well, I think it's important to remember, for one thing, that it's not just the folks that are looking for work that need some help. Sometimes people who are looking or trying to get promotions may be they may be assigned their first meeting to lead, and they may be freaking out because they don't know exactly how to do it, and so we can help with that too.
Fantastic. So it's called 5-minute countdown series. Where did that name come from? Do you know?
Well, it's based on the fact that these are each, it's a free series of 5-minute courses. So literally, if you get a call for an interview, I've had this happen to myself. They call, they want you to come in a couple hours for an interview. You can get on there and do a 5-minute course on preparing for an interview. Your boss says, hey, you're going to lead the next meeting in 15 minutes. You've got 5 minutes. You can actually get some tips on how to run that meeting well in a very short amount of time.
Everybody has 5 minutes.
Right.
And we, like you said, we can all use a refresher on some of these tips that we might have heard years ago and haven't used since then. So a few of the courses include preparing for an interview, like you said, how to run a meeting. The one that caught my attention was how to create SMART goals, because we actually do that here at WTXL. I thought it was just something they made up, but it's a real thing.
It is a real thing, and not only do we have the 5-minute course on it, we have a whole hour-and-a-half workshop that that I teach on that subject. And it's very important because people who create SMART goals are more likely to actually follow through and achieve those goals. So it's very important. If you want to know what SMART stands for, you need to come see me or go to.
I was going to say, I was hoping you didn't ask me because I have forgotten. And don't remind anybody about our SMART goals here, because we have to have like a review about those.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. What's your background in all of this? How long have you been doing this?
I actually joined CareerSource at the end of July. My background is in HR law. I went to FSC Law School and teaching. I did some adjunct teaching, so
Gotcha.
It kind of brought it all together.
Now this recycles every 4 months. There's something new every time,
yes, that's
right?
one of the things that we're most excited about with the 5-minute countdown series, is that it's not going to get stale. You can do. If you do 5 courses, you can do a whole set. You can even print out a certificate saying that you did that and show it to your boss for professional development. Yeah. If you're lacking info for a resume, it could be helpful there too. And you know, it's just there's so many things to consider with it.
You got me at the certificate. I like that part. Something to display on the walls. Well, Lisa, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We've got the full details on our website, WTXL.tv. We're back in a moment. Stay with us.